Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So let's draft this jumbo Ankara pants together. First of all, on my fabric I have my start line. My band is going to be 1.5 inch long, so I'm just going to be placing the 1.5 inch on my start line, and I'm going to be marking all my measurements from there. So first thing I did was to mark my length and to rule that down. Now we're going to be working on the upper parts of the pant. So remember to always put your 1.5 inch on the start line. Now this pant is for a size 16/size 18. It can fit up to a size 20. So the hip line I'm using is 9 inches and the crotch line I'm using is 13 inches. So you can just take note of that and it will work perfectly for you. So I'm going to rule all that together. When I'm done with that, I will take the hip measurement divided by 4 plus 3 inches. That's how big I want it to be. So the person's waist divided by 4 plus 3 inches. I'm going to mark that on the waistline, on the hip line, and on the crotch line, and I'm going to rule that together. So it's going to give me something like a square. Now I'm going to mark the crotch extension. The crotch extension is basically the hip measurement divided by 4. So whatever that gives you is your crotch extension. So I'm just going to mark that right there. And now that I've marked the crotch extension, I'm just going to make a curve from the crotch extension to meet what I have on the hip line, to meet the line on the hip line, just like that. We're done with the front. It's that simple. Right now we're just cutting it out. We're just cutting the sides. You cut the length and you cut the crotch area, just like I'm doing. Just watch how I'm doing that. Now on the waistline, I'm going to leave 0.5 inch to be able to join the band to this pants. So just see the 0.5 inch right there. We're done with the front. Now we're going to be placing the front on the fabric for the back, and we're going to be using the front to draft the back piece. Now I'm going to mark 1.5 inch up from the center back, then 2 inches on the waistline on the back piece, 2 inches from the hip line, and also 2 inches out from the crotch line for this jumbo pant. So also on the leg part of the pants, we're going to be marking 2 inches all the way down, 2 inches, the same 2 inches we marked from the waist to the hip to the crotch. We're going to be marking all the way down. Now we roll it down this way. Just watch how I'm going to deal with the crotch. Can you see? Then you just also curve it in. If you can't use your free hand, please feel free to use your curved ruler to achieve this. So we're just going to rule the 2 inches all the way down as well, and we will come back to this top part. We put 1.5 inch at the center back at that point where we have the crotch measurements. So now we're just going to be slanting from the side to meet that 1.5 inches that we left. So you place your ruler like so and you slant it to meet that part. We want the sides to be equal, but the center back to be higher by 1.5 inch so that it sits well on the bum. So right now we are basically done with drafting this pant. It's that simple. So now you can just cut out what you've drafted on the back piece. Just cut it out carefully as you see me do. Please, if you're enjoying this video and you're learning from it, please remember to subscribe, to like, to share this video with anyone that you think might need this video. Thank you. we're just cutting out the sides, cutting out the length, and just cutting out, just shaping out the sides. We're cutting it out straight. There's no design, we're not shaping it in as a pencil pant. So now we're going to mark 1 inch from our start line. We're going to notch that, and from that notch we're also going to mark 7 inches down for the pocket, for the inseam pocket. And on a fresh piece of fabric, I'm going to be cutting out the inseam pockets. Just watch how my hands are on the fabric. My fingers are all spread out and my hand is facing towards the back. So now I'm just going to mark that properly with my chalk, and I'm going to be cutting that out. When I cut that out, you're going to see how the shape automatically is. The pocket is going to be facing downwards, which is what we really want for our inseam pockets. So I'm just going to be cutting that out, and I'm also going to be cutting 2 extra because this I'm cutting is 2 pieces. I folded into 2. I'm going to slash it open, and I'm going to be cutting another 2 pieces for the other side. These are the 2 front pieces of the trousers. I already marked which side is facing up on the pockets. I'm going to be placing the pockets on the 2 sides of the front pieces of the trousers, right side facing right side, and I'm going to be pinning that down to secure it. I'm going to repeat this exact same thing to the back pieces as well. I'm going to place one of the inseam pockets pieces on one of the pieces. I'm going to place it on the 1 inch from the waistline up until the 7 inches that we marked. So now we're done pinning that. We're going to sew that down individually for all the 4 sides. And now we're going to just go to the crotch as well, and we're going to be sewing that down by 0.5 inch. We're going to be repeating this exact same thing to the back piece as well. I've joined the crotch for the front and the back separately. I've joined the pocket to all 4 sides. Now I'm going to be placing the front piece on the back piece, just like you see me do, right side facing right side. Now I'm going to be pinning that down just to make it easy to work with. Now I'm going to just join this down by 1 inch from the waistline all the way around through the pockets, just as you see my hand showing you in the video. So I'm going to be joining that all the way down. When I was done with this part, I went ahead to turn the leg of the pant. I thought I was shooting that side, but I realized too late that it wasn't shooting. So I was done with that, and then I placed the crotch together like this and went ahead to sew it down by 0.7 inches. I've already joined the cargo pocket at this point. I'm going to be sharing that in another video because this video is going to be too long if I do that. Now I'm just measuring the waist of the pants, what I have as the waist of the pants, so that I will be able to use that to cut out the elastic band for this pants. So I have about 64.5 inches, and so I cut out a long strip of fabric that is 4 inches wide. 4 inches because my band size is 1.5. When I fold into 2, that'll be 2 inches. When I sew it with 0.5 inch, is going to give me my exact 1.5. So I'm just joining my long strip of fabrics together to make it long enough to use. Now I'm going to be dividing my waists, the waist that I have, into 2, since the band is folded into 2 right now, and add 0.5 inch allowance to join it together, because we're going to be joining the 2 sides together. It's going to be like a round shape. Yes, so just watch what I'm doing if you don't understand. Now for the elastic, the waist minus 6 inches always works. So that's what I cut out for the elastic here. Now I'm going to place the 2 sides of the elastic overlapping over each other like this, and I'll go and sew that down to secure the elastic. I'm done doing that. Look at the way I did it. And for the band, I'm just going to iron it so that it's easy to work with. Because I want it to be easy to manage and to work with is why I'm ironing it. So yes, I'm just opening the seam in the band up, and then I just continued with ironing that. Now I'm done ironing. I'll just open up the band like this and take my elastic that I've already sewn together and put it inside, then sew it round by 0.5 inch. Please ensure that you're not sewing on the elastic at any point in time. I finished doing that, and this is what I have. If you would like to see sewing tutorial of these pants, please let me know and I'll drop that. So I'm just going to pin like the center down to the center of the pants, just to secure it down and make it easy to sew and to work with. If you would like, you can just pin it round. Just make sure that you're straightening it as you're attaching it to the band, or as you're attaching it to the waist of the pants. So we're just going to go ahead to sew all that all around, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Now I'm done with it. See what it looks like. So if you found this tutorial helpful, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to please share this video to anyone who might need it, and thank you all so much for watching. See you again in the next one. Bye.